Welcome to Wave Wasters, I'm Matt, and in this video I'm going to use this broken fin I found on the beach to make this set of fins. For this thruster set, I'm going to use some leftover pine from the Swiss cheese fin and a couple other scraps. And then I'm going to actually make the outline using this fin that I found at the beach. It looks like the tabs broke off it. It doesn't really look like it would be anything that would be fixable or anything. So I'm going to just use the outline to make these fins with. It's different than the other outlines I have, so I'm going to use it as a template, and maybe I'll use the curve to create some of my own templates off it. But rather than just throwing out, I figured I could make a set of fins based off it. So let's jump into drawing this out on some wood, and then I'll cut it out and we'll go from there. Now that I have my three fins cut out and sanded the exact shape, I just quickly separated them. I just held them together with a little hot glue so that they would all be in a line, and then when I cut them out and sanded them to the exact shape, it made sure all three fins are exactly the same. So now I'm going to dry out the foil on these, and the two side fins, I'm just going to have flat foil on the inside of the fin, and then on the outside I'm going to foil. And then for the center fin, I'm going to draw a line down the middle of the fin, and then I'm going to draw my foil on each side of the fin. Drawing the line down the middle of the fin will make it really easy to know how far into the fin I have to foil. So once I have that drawn out, I'll drop them into the vise and foil them up pretty quick. Alright, I have my three fins foiled, so the next step is going to be glassing these, but before I glass them, I'm just going to run the propane torch over them and just wood burn the surface a little bit. And this will just make the grain pop a little more, and it just kind of ages the wood a little bit, which is look I think I'm going to go for on these fins. And hopefully it looks really cool and doesn't completely burn up my fins, but I'm just going to give it a really light pass. So hopefully it looks really cool when they're glassed and all finished up. So let's quickly wood burn these and then we'll jump into glassing. Alright, I cleaned up the fin tabs and gave the fins a final sanding and polishing, and they turned out really nice. I like how the burned pine looks. I don't know how well the pine will work performance-wise. It's going to be very stiff, but maybe once the fiberglass and epoxy and pine gets broken in a little, they'll loosen up a bit. But for now, here's how the final fins look.